this is such a complicated, controversial conversation. So, before anyone comes at my neck or whatever, right? I just want people to hear, why do I think what I think? Why do I have this opinion? And if you can listen and understand why I have this opinion, then you can comment and say you disagree and why you disagree. But I just want to get out what I'm thinking on this topic, no matter how controversial, and no matter, like, because I've had people say, like, yeah, that they believe the same thing I believe, but that they would never make a video about it because, like, they wouldn't want, the attacks, possible attacks, or possible whatever. And y'all know me. Like, I love when people disagree with me because I'm not attached to my ideas. This is truly just what I think. If so, let me. I don't know where to start. Like, it's such a long thing, but about a year ago, I seen a shorts. Okay, and it was a short. Uh, there was people in the comments were bugging the fuck out. Everyone was mad, um, because the video was about a 42-year-old actor dating a 20-year-old woman. Okay? So a 42-year-old actor dating a 20-year-old woman. Everyone in the comments were bugging out, saying, like, it's disgusting, it's this and this, that, all this stuff, right? And it was the first time that I was truly confused. Like, it was like it gave me the thought of, I think I'm out of the loop on this one. Like, because I'm so up to date with technology and social media and this and that. Like, I'm keeping up with the evolution of the world. But then I was so confused on why people were saying this. So I commented, like, she's a grown woman choosing to be with another grown man. What is the problem with this? I don't understand. Like, it was a true curiosity. Like, at that point, I didn't have an opinion on this topic. I do now, but at that point, I was just gathering information of what other people think and why they think what they think. So, it was what I got back was a lot of older women and middle aged, not so um, great dudes, right? So basically it looked like older women and desperate men all saying that, yeah, it's because, this and that, and it's disgusting, and he should be dating women in their 30s and 40s and 50s, like he should whatever. And it's like, I then just came back with this one thing. Okay, if y'all have a problem with her dating this man, yeah, that's great. But why do you guys not have a problem with the fact that that same woman at 18 years old can go sign up for war? She can go die at war for the old rich white men that run the world, right? The old rich white men that run this country. She can go die for them. But you're telling me that she can't fall in love with that 42-year-old man that wants to love her? So she can go with the thing that the people that just want to use her, right? Like, they just want to use her, so they can go to war, they can use her for their war, for their thing, whatever. And but she can't date who she chooses. It made no sense to me. And it still makes no sense to me. And because the reason why people are getting a lot of older women get mad about that thing is because it affects them, right? If the man that you like also can date the 19-year-old, 18-year-old woman, then that means your competition for that man is so big that it's outrageous. That would mean that older women would need to take care of themselves, not open their legs so much, not do all this shit so much, right? But so instead of the women closing their legs and the women staying celibate and the women taking care of their skin or whatever, because I'm 31 years old, bro. 31. 31, okay? So I know, yeah, you can take care of yourself. You can take care of your skin. You can take care of your health. You can take care of your mental health. You can be celibate. I've been celibate for almost 3 years. So, like, yeah, I know it's possible, but modern women, a lot of them are not going to do that. So instead of them doing that, they would rather manipulate men and the world into thinking there's something wrong with them for wanting to date that 20-year-old woman. Like, now, the law says 18, so that's the law. The legal age is 18. So, I'm a father to a daughter who's 13. So, when she turns 18, if she came home and said she's been talking to this guy and he's in his 30s, I'm not going to say, oh, you can't date him. No, she's 18. She can do what the fuck she wants. But because I raised her, I then trust her judgment. Like, I I don't even know where to start with this conversation because everyone gets so mad and like then they try to make you feel like you're weird for dating for saying oh that 19-year-old woman is beautiful. You know, ever since this whole thing, I started following and I did this out of like a sign of protest, but I seen this chick Sophie Rain on Instagram and I decided fuck this, bro. So I clicked follow. So I follow Sophie Rain, this other Kira chick, I forget her last name, Kira something. Um, this other chick, hot blockchain something. Well, all I'm saying is, yeah, I follow a few beautiful women. I'm a single celibate man. Like, what is wrong with like it just I don't fucking understand. Like, and I guess it's this thing where women don't understand men. So like I understand that there are predators and there are just men that are men. Like, this is a controversial thing to say, but I'm going to say it, right? If my daughter like which got dressed, she did her hair and makeup, and let's say she's, I don't know, summer, maybe she's wearing a crop top or something, whatever, right? She walks down the street. Some guy briefly glances at her and says to himself, "Oh wow, such a beautiful woman. Wow, such a beautiful girl." Like whatever. And then glances down. That does not make him a pedophile. Like, because he didn't know her age. What makes him a pedophile is if then he tries to talk to her and I say, yeah, that's my daughter, she's 13. Or she says, hey, I'm 13. And then he then tries to message her when we get back home. That is a fucking pedophile. That is someone with a fucking problem, right? But if you are just a normal human walking down the street, you are not going to know that that woman is whatever. So therefore men feel it's like there's this weirdness now around just being human. Human nature, right? Like there's nothing wrong with you. But there is something wrong with you if you see that that chick is 17, you see that that chick is 16, you see that she's 15, you see that she's 13, and then you still follow her, you still like her stuff, you still do it. Like, that's the problem. It's we have a law thing that's been structured 18, and I think that's a great age because as I'm watching my daughter grow, I'm realizing that yeah, women do mature faster than boys, meaning at 18 years old my daughter is a woman. Like, and then a woman's prime is from 18 to about 25, 30. Okay? A man's prime is from about 30 to about 35, 40. Okay, so because our primes are different, wouldn't it make more biological sense for a man in his prime to be with a woman in her prime? That's most likely the ideal. but that doesn't always work because sometimes you just fall in love, right? Like, I'm not saying that I only date young women. No. I'm saying that I'm not limiting my access to love down to only women that are in their 30s and 40s. That sounds stupid to me because I understand me. So, like, I put all this work in to become the man I am. So, you mean to tell me I have to only date the, no disrespect, but only date the used, wrinkly, bitter, angry, hard women? Like, no, I want a woman. And what is wrong with that? Like, I don't understand.